once again to Listening Time. I'm your host, May Fernandez Legazpi. In the preceding episode, we tried to define what listening is. We also learned about the levels of listening, such as marginal, attentive, appreciative, and critical. Critical listening comes in two forms, namely analytical and evaluative. Well, today we'll focus on attentive listening. We will learn many different ways to develop attentive listening skills among our students. There are many factors that affect the listening process, one of which is mispronunciation, where listening is concerned. People should be able to distinguish between sounds so that they hear things right. Let's take a look at how this is done in the classroom.
Okay, let us see how clearly you can listen. I am going to give you some paired words. If both words are pronounced in the same way, raise one finger. If the paired words are pronounced in a different way, raise two fingers. Let me give you an example, okay, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Pen, fan. Pan, fan. Okay, that was good. Now let me hear you pronounce the words correctly. Pan, fan.
Pan, fan.
Now close your eyes as I say the paired words. This will help you listen better. Are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you may now close your eyes. Tree, three. Tree, three. Fry, fry. Fry, fry. Bow, vow. Bow, vow. Then.
What did the teacher ask the students to do? She asked them to do oral discrimination. This is important because if people don't discriminate between and among sounds, they may hear wrongly. Before I show you another way of doing oral discrimination in the classroom, let's pause for a few reminders. A while ago, we showed you an example of doing an oral discrimination activity in class. Now, let me show you another way of making your students do oral discrimination.
Now this time, I will say some paired sentences. If they are the same, write down S. If they are different, write G. Okay, class? You may now get your pens and papers ready. Are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Get the pan. Get the fan. Get the pan. Get the fan. The pin is very sharp. The fin is very sharp. The pin is very sharp. The fin is very sharp. Did you see the ship? Did you see the sheep? Did you see the ship? Did you see the sheep?
Well, the two activities you saw made use of paired words that differed only in one sound. That is in the case of the first listening exercise. And paired sentences that differed in only one word in the case of the second listening activity. We call these paired words and sentences minimal pairs. we can use minimal pairs to develop oral discrimination. Although oral discrimination is important, oral comprehension is the ultimate goal in listening. In the preceding classroom activities, the students learned to improve their listening skills by noting the difference in the sounds of minimal pairs in these activities. The focus was on the similarity of all the sounds or difference in one sound. In the lesson that follows, the listening comprehension will be focused not on the sounds of the words in the question, but on the whole sentence. This is the idea behind the context clue.
Class, our lesson for today is on homophones. Now, does anyone know what homophones are? Yes, Ferdy?
Homophones are words that are pronounced in the same way, even if they have different meaning and different spelling.
That's right, Ferdy. I'm really glad that some of you know what homophones are. Class, do you know that homophones are also homonyms? Homo stands for one, and phones mean sound. Now, look at the board. I wrote down some homonyms. Okay? These homonyms sound exactly the same, but have different meanings. Right means the right hand as opposed to the left hand. It may also mean correct. Right refers to ceremony, and right means to jot down something. Now in the second set, sight refers to location, sight means to mention, and sight refers to the eyes or the ability to see. Now what we'll do now is to use homonyms in sentences. I'm going to write down several homonyms, 5 homonyms to be exact, and then you are going to determine whether it is A or B. Okay, I'm going to give you sentences, and then you will write down whether your answer is A or B. The first homonym is... Wait. Made, made. The second homonym is weighed, weighed. Third one is pale, pale. Fourth homonym is scent, scent. And the last one is meat, meat. Okay, now, class, you're going to listen very carefully to my sentences. And then you're going to write them down. Write which of the homonyms is more appropriate for the sentence on your paper. Okay? The first sentence is, where are you going, my pretty maid? Where are you going, my pretty maid? Second sentence. At 4 years of age, the child weighed 80 pounds. At 4 years of age, the child weighed 80 pounds. Third sentence. The lady looked so pale, we thought she would faint. The lady looked so pale, we thought she would faint. Fourth sentence. The scent of the flowers was so strong, I could hardly breathe. The scent of the flowers was so strong, I could hardly breathe. And the last sentence. Where should we meet tomorrow? Where should we meet tomorrow?